one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh.
These kind of opportunities early in a ball game, it can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they get the force for the second out.
Yep, he made it.
Stepping in, Chris. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal on here in the inning. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. Hard hit ball to second. Castro is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos between the Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh. And a moment now to have a look at Jeff Bannister's Texas Rangers. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak? Chris. Wind up and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Chris Miller. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Helped by the fact that runner will get a head start out there.
Belted high and deep into right center. Curtis racing back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. And the move to Chris Miller will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man.
You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, a chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, who doesn't love him?
Set to deal on 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Chris Miller step on the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores. Chris Miller will get it. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And he is in there. Into the box. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Cycle in 5 innings. And tell me he wasn't trying for that one. That's unbelievable.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a drive deep to right, down the line, and there it gets.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside. Chris Miller, 1-2. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. White going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Glory. Chris. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes. The logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. It's time now for baseball between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas. Chris Miller. Now the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than.
So let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there. And Chris Miller.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And that misses for the 2-2 pitch. Again, he's off for second. Right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners.
Change up below his knees. You won't come within a foot of it.
Line toward the alley in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column is a runner from third. At the plate, Chris. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Grounded to short. Workman ranges to his right, and the throw almost got away there. Tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 7-2. Good night from Arlington.
Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,150.
Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life buyout. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Chris.
He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play. Pulled high in the air out to left field. White sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third.
He's safe.
And they're not going to get him. Miller will get a shot here in a bases loaded.
Here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope to get lucky.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come into score. Chris. Here's a swing, and oh boy, this could be trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases. 2-run score. And a relay home, but not in time, and 3-run score.
Bases loaded, your margin for error is pretty non-existent. You can't get too cute out there. You've got to keep the ball around the strike zone. And, of course, the guy at the plate knows that as well. So
he's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman.
Second, he's into third. He's got the cycle. How about that? Red Sox
Mets lead it 9-2. I don't think most fans even know he's done it yet. Brock Holt hits for the cycle.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park contest. Launch to right field and deep. Miller racing back. He makes the catch. Beyond in this one, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots.
MLB The Show has baseball between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas. Chris Miller
out of his shoes on that one.
Belted high in the air out to left. Escalona ranging back. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Chris,
for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. And it's a 4-1 game.
Too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Miller is there. 2 down.
Couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
4 runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at
Chris. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Chris, the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard here.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
26th against the White Sox in the 9th. And he's done it again! Get out of here! Home run!
Moore gets the sign, the windup, the 2-2. Swing, there's a drive to right field deep. Way back it goes.